So here I am at the Sun Nature International Hot Spring Towns. Anyway, it's the world's largest Hakka-style hot spring, whatever. And it's got a very big round building in there, massive hot springs up there somewhere. Certainly worth a visit, but I would not say worth staying in the hotel. It's very expensive and it's not that great. And there are hotels down the road. So I'd go book in down the road and then I'd come up here, do the hot springs, head back to your normal hotel. Okay, anyway, time for me to hit the road again. I'm definitely going to make Shimfung for lunch. Alright, so cheers for now, guys. Hello, Cal. Moo. Have a lot of bamboo over here, it's quite nice. Well, I'd like you to take a look at this lovely view of this valley. I'm going to take some photos to put on my WeChat moments. See if I can't get the bike in this as well. Oh, it looks terrible. Yeah, this is awesome, you know. I gotta stopping and taking photos because I'm not gonna make it anywhere. But you know, just some of the scenery is just fantastic. Anyway, enough of the photos. I'm actually making very little progress at the moment, mainly because I keep stopping for little photo opportunities like this. So I guess I've got all I need for now. All those clouds, see? I know, these clouds, they hate me, they want to come and get me, they want to make me freaking soaked. I'm going up there somewhere, and I hope I can avoid them for the majority of the day, but those buggers, they're going to catch me at some point anyway. So time to head on up this lovely twisty mountain. Let's see. Oh man, you guys, this is just, you know what I mean, this is what bikers basically live for, these kind of roads. So that's why I'm going to enjoy them, and you guys can go and grab yourself a cup of tea or something until I come back. I believe this is Shimfung. Let me take a look at the map and just make sure, because if that's the case, I may as well just push on. It's not even, I was expecting this to be my lunch break place. It's only 8:30 in the morning. Well, that's exactly where I am. I'm in Shimfung. I was really expecting that to be, yeah, I was expecting that to be my halfway mark. If I take a look, my trip for today, come on, it's just shy of halfway. Okay, so I suppose I better top up on petrol, and then probably stop for lunch somewhere up here. Whenever I'm hungry. This is good going. 8:30 in the morning, I'm already here. Great. So, what I've got here is I've basically got a field of green, or a sea of green more like it. It's really awesome. I really do love the whole rice paddy thing. Bike's holding up okay. There's a slight electrical problem, but it's something I think I can fix without any issue. Um, Otherwise, great. The roads have been really nice. You can see, managed to get a reasonable amount. Still get some chicken strips, eh? Gonna take care of that. Anyway, it's it's stunning out here. It really is. Absolutely love bike trips in China. It's kind of what it's all about, really. Anyway, guys, now I gotta hit the road. There's gonna be some amazing roads, just basically through all these mountains. For the next 100 kilometers or so, it's just going to be these awesome, like concrete, twisty kind of roads. Oh man, it's kind of like bliss, as long as the weather holds out. Some kind of weird thing going on here. See all these cars that are passing me here? They are all, whatchamacallit? Bloody electrical issue. Come on. There we are. Anyway, all these strange cars that are passing me by, they are all, you know, from driving schools. Sort of learner cars. And I'm wondering what's going on, because I've seen like at least 50 of the things pass me. You know. Right, for those of you just joining me here, you'll notice that this episode, number 2, is significantly longer than part 1. I had a couple of people complaining that the first part 1 was a bit too short. Well, I hope this isn't too long and you don't get too bored. What I'm basically, what this episode consists of is the following. Basically my lead-up ride to Ruyuan, which is where I stayed the first night. It was the first, basically the first day of my trip. So what you can see around here is just some of the awesome scenery that I was riding through, some of the great roads. Now, I still couldn't figure out why we had all these learner cars out on the roads, and they were also packed, absolutely packed with people, which is strange. You know, it seemed like whole families basically going out touring rather than learning how to ride, or drive, I should say. Anyway, the sun had come out, and this part of the trip was absolutely amazing. Basically just kept on going. Nice dry roads, fantastic roads, awesome scenery everywhere you look. I mean, you look at the sides and you'll see rivers and the occasional lakes, mountains, trees. It was just absolutely stunning. You know, near the end of this episode, you'll see I actually get into the town, and there's a fair portion of the episodes focusing on me pottering around there, so you'll see that in a minute. But I first wanted you just to see the contrast. You know, when you get into the towns in China, you know, everything changes, completely changes. It's normally full of people, fairly run down, fairly dirty, depending on the town or city you go to, fairly chaotic, and completely different to this like beautiful scenery that you have in between. And this is the problem most people have when they travel through China, is they normally drive in a car, or they take a bus or a train, and they take the highways, and there's nothing to see on the highways in China. You get on a highway and you ride for hours and hours and hours. On either side you don't see anything except for barriers and you know, the occasional mountain or something, but you miss out on all this beauty. So, you know, for a lot of people who've been traveling around China, they get to one city, get on a bus or a train, end up in another city, you know, go see the sights, get on another bus or a train or a plane, and they just miss out on what I consider the best part of China, which is all the in-between, all the farms and all the beautiful scenery. You can see the local farmers are all at work. Now, what I'm commenting on here is the fact that you see farmers working, you know, when you go through these rural areas. You see the farmers out there, and they're working hard. They're working in the sun, carrying heavy loads, but they're all very old. Yeah, occasionally you see some young children, and very seldom do you see young adults. The reason for this is the urbanization, of course. Young adults always go into the cities looking for opportunity and work, and it's becoming I think a little bit of a problem here, because I only ever see very old, I mean, people in their 70s, 80s, maybe 60s, out here on the farms. And I'm just starting to wonder, what's going to happen in 10 years' time when all those people peg off. Who's going to run the farms? It'll be interesting to see. Either way, once again, you can just see the absolute sort of stunning roads and scenery all around me here. And, I really get into my element when I'm out in these sort of roads. You can really relax. You can ride your own ride, take it easy, take the twisty roads as fast or as slowly as you like. And it's one of the things I like about solo riding, is you're not trying to prove anything to anyone. You're not trying to keep up with anyone. You're not having to look after anyone. It's, of course, safer to ride with two or more people, but personally, every once in a while I enjoy a solo ride like this, because I have no responsibilities and no worries. I can just really enjoy the ride and look around. Anyway, I was getting quite close to Ruyuan by this point, and I didn't hit any snags along the way. The rain didn't catch up with me. I stayed dry, and it was just an absolute fantastic morning of riding. It's pretty nice, eh? See these mountains? There are some caves, well, man-made caves, and that one I can see, and people actually live there. Okay, cool. Making good progress. It is now... what's that? 9:45. Cool. 9:45. I'll definitely make it there by 12 if I just push. Wow, then that's like my destination by midday. I can check into a hotel, hopefully, if I can use my copy of my passport, since my passport's in at the Public Security Bureau. See you soon, buddy. Yeah, so if I can book in, then I'm going to book in, and I'm going to go out, and I'm going to go get a freaking nice cold beer and sit on the river or something. Oh man, it's going to be good. Just wait and see. Just wait and see. Read all my comments. Okay, back to airplane mode. Right, let us continue, shall we? So what you got here is I got construction, so it's a tunnel. And basically, yeah, you gotta wait for everyone to come through. Then they close the gate on the other side and let you through. Damn, my ass is killing me. I've been sitting on this bike now for... I don't know how many Ks. 400? Let's go. Guess they're resurfacing the inside of the tunnel. Stand up for a little while. It's basically just been fantastic scenery the whole way. Ever since I passed Longman, well, I sort of just, yeah. It's been great roads. I can definitely do these again. Some nice twisties and sweepers. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, it's our turn. So this is Ruyuan. Obviously a lot of real estate development going on here. very pretty place, nice river, but it's the mountains that you can go right up in. That's why we come here. We come here to ride in the mountains. There are all sorts of nature reserves and protected areas and stuff around here. So it's just a beautiful town, beautiful city. Whatever it is, I think it's a town. Yeah, beautiful town. So there's this very good hotel just over here, I think, somewhere. This is the one. See what their rates are like at the moment. This is the one we normally stay in. It's like seriously nice. But I mean, I'm just by myself. I might just give it a skip and go for a normal shitty hotel. Let me just, for the hell of it, let me just find out how much it costs. Before that security guard comes and gives me shit. Let's walk straight in there. Nee. An irritating guy. Just asking. $300 is what they're offering me. Yeah, it's very irritating, you know, these security guards. You saw that, he's like shouting at me to move my bike. I can get bent. I'm just going to go check a price. I'm not going to go park all the way down there just so I can go and find out if I'm going to stay or not. 300, eh? Okay. That's my benchmark. That's my ceiling. I don't want anything. At least if I stay there, I know it's a safe place to park the bikes, and I also know, check it out, down here, still recording. Hello. Yeah, good. Just over this bridge over here, there's actually a really cool little bar. At least there used to be. Was it here? Yeah, Jungle Bar, there we go. Check it out. I'm definitely going to the Jungle Bar tonight. But I guess I do need to find myself some accommodation. There was that other one right at the end. I wonder how much that costs. Okay, that is like a public security bureau or something. That's his big one over there. Oh, not a chance. Guilin. White Cloud Day. Oh, this is like 4 or 5 stars. I can fuck off. Hang on, wasn't this a car wash before? Oh no, there is a car wash. I think that's the first order of the day. I would like to get my bike washed so that when I pitch up at whatever hotel, they don't think I'm a pikey. Take this off. Ja, jag sitter. All right. So this is the dive hotel I decided to stay in, and the reason being, and I'll tell you now. Oh, it's really disgusting, but paint peeling off the walls. 80 RMB for the night, which is of course a shitload better than the 300 RMB, which the other place was asking. Also, they didn't even ask twice about my my passport. I gave them a copy and it was okay. So I'm gonna stay here. It's got an air conditioner. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm gonna be leaving really early tomorrow anyway. So it's perfect. Chuck all my crap here. Go get a beer. Right, so I've taken a power nap. This is the entirety of the stuff that I brought with me. One backpack, that contains everything. My jacket, my riding pads, my tank bag. That's it, and I love it. Traveling cheap, traveling light. I suppose it is cheap too, staying in this place. This is just a door card from somewhere else, my apartment complex. Little trick, I think I've told you guys before. You can stick it in any hotel, it usually works. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to get out of this little dive and I'm going to go and scare up a beer after I've done a little bike maintenance, so come along. Let's try and see something civilized, shall we? Got everything? Yeah. Try not to forget 404. It's actually an unlucky number in Chinese, but that's because it's a cheap room. All the cheap rooms will be on the 4th floor, of course. Anyway. Let's get this helmet on. Bike seems unmolested, which is a plus. But I would like to get a chain to chain it up to that thing. And for that, I'm going to need a hardware store. Now, interesting thing, hardware store in Chinese is Wu Jing Dian, which means 5 metals shop, basically. The shop with 5 metals. Let's unlock this. You know, I can't kid myself. Bike theft is a big thing in China, in these small villages, small towns and stuff. But I suppose, you know, all the other bikes look like this or that. So my bike is quite unique. And that being said, it's less of a target. But still, it's not worth it. Nice thing is my room is pretty much above this, so if the alarm goes off, I will hear it. Anyway, let's go potter around town, shall we? This is honestly my favorite part of bike trips. You know, of course I enjoy the scenery and the twisty roads and everything, but for me it's that, you know, you've done what you accomplished, really. You went out, you got to your destination. Now you can just potter around, check out the town. I know there's this lovely river thing, like River Lake Road or something. And here's like the cool part of town or whatever. There's a Texas burger around here, I know that. I think it might be down here. See how good my memory is. Yeah, I do have a good memory. It's been how many years since I was here last? There it is. Texas burger. That'll probably do me for breakfast tomorrow, to be honest. I love these kind of places because, you know, they very shamelessly rip off other restaurants. Like this is a shameless rip off of, well, the Burger King logo and KFC pictures. It's great. Let's take a photo of that. I think my mates that came along with me last time would get a kick out of that. Hey. Let's get a photo of this. It's cool. Okay, yeah. Oh yes. Bike maintenance. And this is Morto over here. No, Anmore, what am I saying? Anmore, okay, so there's a massage place right there. Looks rather dodgy. Dodgy as in dirty, and not that kind of dirty, just, you know, yeah, never mind. You know what I'm saying. Let me go around the block, because geezers playing cards. I really do like this little town. There's so much to offer, really. Barbie Club. What the hell? Seriously? Barbie Club? Must be a karaoke. Back at you. It's getting all this horrible road crap all over my nice clean legs. Anyway, that's what China's all about. Right, so now, what do you know? There is a bike repair thing right ahead of me, right there. Looks like shit though. I saw a very nice like Yamaha repair thing, and I'm curious to see what kind of equipment they have. Also curious to see what sort of nonsense they have, like what kind of bikes they have for sale. Let's take a look at the Ruyuan Honda. Ah, there we go. CBZ. Probably a 150. Pretty lame though, I'll be honest. Yeah, unfortunately in China, you know, the restrictions on engine sizes really just limits you so much. Oh, cute. Like a little pagoda over there on the lake. That guy looks like he needs a beer. Now this could be the place I saw. Yeah. Yamaha service. CBR 150R. That's quite nice actually, isn't it? Yeah, take a nice look, shall ya? I do with a little bit of a bike maintenance over here. Yeah.我就想放油，放油，
上油的，
我要放油。
放油的。
对对对。
冇家電啦，佢又攞咩500？
我来帮你，好。哇。 Oh, those chicks are eyeing me out over there. Hey, oh. 谢谢，谢谢. These guys are very funny. Okay, 好的，再见啊。Always get a crowd forming, but it's cool, it's fun. There's a cute looking little bike. It's only a 150, but it's nice. Let's go look at some of the other dealerships. Wonder if they've got a Suzuki in here. So what I've done is I've replaced the spark plug with a definitely fake NGK. There's no way that a real NGK costs 10 RMB. And the guy was really nice, gave me a free new fuel filter, new fuel line, because my fuel line was a bit short apparently. This one's too long now. I'll modify that later. Anyway, I think all the bike dealerships are back there. I think I'm going away from them now. Anyway, basically, you know, that's one of the pleasures of these little towns is, you know, the guys here don't screw around. They're not trying to rip you off. He trying to convince me it's a real NGK, but I mean he's not trying to make money. It was 10 RMB, you know, so no harm, no foul. I kept my old one as a spare, and I got a nice new spark plug either way, because I suspect the old spark plug is giving some issues. Might be my electrical problem. Anyway, yeah, so that was a cheap and easy fix. New spark plug. They oiled my chain for me. That's very important to keep your chain nice and oiled, by the way. It's an important thing. Remember that. A new fuel filter and new fuel line, all for 10 RMB. Yeah, awesome. Now I need to go find a hardware store that looks like one over there, actually. I'll find a better one. I want to look at the Suzuki dealership, see if they've got that GS250 thing. I think it's quite nice. You're driving through town and you can look up and see this awesome mountain in the distance, you know? I think that's pretty sweet. Now, apparently they have pizza at this MKC, which must be absolutely terrible. You see they got the Pizza Hut logo. Oh, let me just get in a little closer for that. I want to take a proper picture. Just give me a second. I highly doubt that their pizza's any good. Anyway, just to get an idea. Oh, let's take a photo. I think my Chinese friends will get a kick out of this. Keep getting insurance buggers trying to get a hold of me. I can't stand it. I'll close that nonsense. Okay. Well, let's see. There's like a pedestrian walking street down here. Of course, if it's a walking street, I'm riding it. Oh, disgusting. Don't piss on me. Don't piss on me. Ugh. Well, you know, you can always find these interesting little places in these towns. Sort of trendy shopping areas or what have you. But I'm done with my exploring. That stupid store that hardware store did not have chains. Had like neck chains. So anyway, I'm still on the lookout for a chain, but I think I'll get a beer first. So let's see if I can find a nice outdoors restaurant somewhere, and that's where I'm gonna have my beer, basically. maybe along the river or something. See what I can come up with. Anyway, catch you then, guys.